Hey, what's up everybody, this is Kairi back at you with another video review, and today we'll be taking a look at the WWE Elite Series 115, Kairi Sane. Yes, so freaking awesome to have Kairi Sane back in the WWE, and of course, finally get ourselves a new figure of her. It's been quite some time. I think her last figure was, 2019? And I'm surprised this is like only her second figure. And of course, I always loved Kairi Sane ever since her NXT days, back when I was actually watching NXT. So I could not be more excited for this figure. I can't wait to see how she stacks up compared to her previous figure. But first things first, packaging. We got Series 115 down here. Kairi Sane, of course, awesome picture of her right there. All right, there she is. Of course, picture of Kairi Sane on the side there. Elite Collection Series 115, of course. Certified authentic. On the back, got a picture of her right there. So, bio and career highlights, you can pause it right there if you want to read. And her stats as well, you can pause right there if you want to read. And down below the other figures in the waves, CM Punk, R-Truth, Tyler Bate, of course Kairi Sane, Drew McIntyre, and The Rock. Most of these I have plans to pick up. CM Punk, yeah, definitely. R-Truth, absolutely, I love the way that figure looks. Tyler Bate, fantastic figure, major step up compared to his first figure, but I've never been like that big of a fan of Tyler Bate, so I'm probably going to pass on this one. If that changes, I'll pick him up. Drew McIntyre, I mean, I have the Elite Series 89, which is kind of the original version of this new one. It's kind of a repaint of it somewhat, so I kind of don't need it really. The Rock, absolutely, as you guys know, The Rock's my favorite wrestler now, so I love the gear, the outfit they chose for this Rock figure, so I will be picking up The Rock. So you can stay tuned for future reviews of CM Punk, R-Truth, and The Rock. And of course, Kairi Sane we got here today, and this is actually the one I wanted the most from the set. Anyways, that's it for the package. Let's open up Kairi Sane and see what we have here. All right, so here's Kairi Sane out of her packaging, and what an upgrade this figure is. I mean, this is a massive upgrade compared to her last figure. I mean, her last figure was phenomenal, but this figure blows it out of the water. This figure is fan-freaking-tastic, absolutely gorgeous. Let's get right into it. First up, her accessories. She comes with 2 pairs of hands. She's got the center grips as well as the more flat open hands, which I thought were the same as her last figure, but they're not. They're a little bit smaller. If I compare it to the last figure, see it's a little bit smaller and also a different sculpt. Actually, maybe it is the same because you can kind of see the studs are right there. So this might be the same mold. Yeah, it looks like it because that's the mold for the glove. That kind of sucks. They could use a different hand mold. Come on. Yeah, I didn't notice that at first because of the skin color. And she does have like I said, a pair of grips. One grip is already on her. And she comes with this umbrella or parasol, whatever you want to call it. You have to put it together. You have to put the handle in there. And pretty cool accessory. I like the design of it. Hopefully this is not a one-and-done accessory, because I think she does carry this around quite a bit. But I think also in different colors. So I'm hoping we get this with her in future figures. Anyways, it's kind of a neat accessory. It's kind of a... thought it would be rubber, but no, it's actually plastic. It's kind of a softer plastic a little bit, but it's not rubber. Anyways, still pretty cool. Now into Kairi Sane herself, starting off with the head sculpt. And much better head sculpt than her last figure. I think it looks just like her, in my opinion. I kind of wish the hair was not in her face, though. I mean, it's kind of accurate based on the photo they used from the package, but still. I would have preferred if maybe we had an alternate head where the hair is not in the face, but it still looks good. It still looks like her. Nice job with the makeup. Looks like I got some paint chipping there, but the hair looks good. The outfit, again, looks pretty nice. We got this, I guess you could say like harness thing that wraps around her neck and then attaches to her belt. We've seen this before, not with figures, but she has worn this before, so it's kind of like a trademark thing somewhat. She wore this during the Mae Young Classic, I think, and also in NXT. And a couple times on the main roster, so it's pretty cool to see this back again. Of course, got the belt, which it is a separate piece, so you can move it up and down and adjust it if you have to. And it looks like the same mold from her previous figure with the belt here, so that's fine. But you can easily cover that up, so you can hide it. So the detail on this is phenomenal. Looks really great. And then with the tassels, they're kind of like flags, I guess, so judging by the photo here. They're kind of neat though. And then the knee pads with some tassels on the side there. And then her kick pads or kick boots says Kairi on that side. Nothing on this side. It would have been nice if it said Kairi and then Sane, but nope. Hey, it's accurate pretty much. And then the back, it's painted. It's not molded. I mean, this part is molded and sculpted it, but the straps here are just painted. And she does have her elbow pad with the steering wheel on the side there, which we did see this before with her last figure. So, really nice figure. Definite step up compared to her last one. And speaking of which, for comparisons, here she is with her first figure, Elite Series 73. It looks like they made her, I was about to say maybe a tad bit shorter, maybe. I kind of missed this persona somewhat, obviously because I'm a little nostalgic for her NXT run. But see the difference there? More detail, better head sculpt, and just more elaborate. This is still a great figure too, but see the upgrade there? And of course it seems appropriate. We gotta do comparisons with Damage Control. Here we got Io Sky. And of course, her tag team partner from the Kabuki Warriors, Asuka. I don't have the Elite Dakota Kai, so I can't put her in here. But there you go. They look great together. I think they stack up pretty well. I need to get my hands on the Ultimate Edition Asuka because this one's way outdated. This is from Elite 87. So, sweet. Articulation, kind of standard for the women figures. Hopefully we don't have that hip problem that my previous figures had. I haven't heard anybody say that the women's figures have it, but let's find out. Say head rotates. Kind of hindered by the hair. Can't go up and down, unfortunately. Arms rotate 360, can go in and out. Bicep, double jointed, pinless elbows. Okay. Swivel at the wrist, and then the hinge at the wrist. Of course, the upper torso, waist. All right, now here's the test. Pull this out of the way a little bit. See legs forward and back, in and out. Okay, that one's good. Rotate the thigh. Double jointed knee. Oh, looks like pinless knees. Okay, not bad on the women figure. Okay, swivel at the boot. Hinge at the ankle. Look, feels like a ratcheting joint. All right, and oh, it can rotate around the joint. So this is a new boot mold. Let's see, how's this leg? Oh, so the women figures are fine. Okay, so no problem with the hip joints. Like it's not like super stiff or anything, like you can't move it. This one's like nice and smooth. So great. Hopefully that problem does not like translate to other women figures that like the men figures have, where it's like that really bad hip joints. But so far this is the only women figure I have like as of recently, and it doesn't have that problem. Hopefully the other women figures don't have that. So this is the only recent women figure I have. So anyways, this figure, like, I don't know what else to say. I mean, this figure is just phenomenal. Great upgrade to her last figure. And so glad to have her back in the figure line, as well as the back in WWE. And hopefully we get more figures of her, and it don't get like a long drought. Because there's definitely more they could do with her. So this figure, I would say, might be the best women figure of the year so far. So quick final thoughts. Overall, as I mentioned, this figure is a major upgrade to her previous figure. In my opinion, this might be one of, if not the best women figure we've gotten so far, at least from WWE. So just great figure. Honestly, I love the gear they chose. Great head scan, great accessories. Posability's really great too. Thankfully, we don't have that problem with the hip joints that the men figures have. At least not for this figure. If I had to be picky with this figure, the only complaint I would have with it is, of course, I wish the hair wasn't in her face. And also, the elbow pad kind of hinders her posability in her elbow a little bit, but not too much. And also, minor loose joints. I forgot to mention that earlier, but yeah, it does. It has minor loose joints, mainly in the hips. But aside from that, this is a fantastic figure. Absolutely phenomenal. Like I said, one of the best figures of the year we've gotten so far. This is a definite pickup. So, highly recommend this figure. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to check out my previous reviews, which was the Elite 114 Braun Breaker, Greatest Hits Elite Sheamus, and also the AEW Unrivaled Series 16 Hardy Boys. And also make sure to subscribe and ring that bell so you don't miss a single review. And stay tuned for more reviews of not just WWE action figures, but AEW action figures, toy hunts, stop motions, some shorts, and a whole lot more. So make sure to subscribe so you don't miss it. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, remember, you can't touch my dream and you can't touch my soul. I'm out. Take care, guys. Bye.